Hey, what's good? It's your boy Mixtape Moth, and today I'm going to hit y'all with a review of the new Rj Payne EP entitled Beautiful Pain 3. Let's get to it. So this is the third installment of Philly rapper RJ Payne's Beautiful Pain series, which started in 2020. On these projects, RJ Payne has made a conscious decision to shift his content into more of a personal, socially aware, and introspective direction. Last year, RJ Payne experienced some personal tragedy, and those events had inspired him to come out with this Beautiful Pain series. But let me get straight into Beautiful Pain 3. It contains 6 songs, one being a skit with a total runtime of just under 15 minutes, so that makes it the shortest of the 3 Beautiful Pain EPs. All but one of the beats are handled by his entrusted producer P.A. Dre, who continues to lace RJ Payne with very soulful, moody, and mellow instrumentals. But with that being said, let me go ahead and hit y'all with this track by track breakdown. Track 1 is the Beautiful Pain intro. It contains no actual rapping, just some words from his therapist, who is played by C. Brown, and some words from RJ Payne, or whoever is reading his words. It actually does not sound like RJ Payne's voice to me, to be honest, but I could be wrong. His therapist tells him that in order to overcome something, you can't hide from it or suppress it. And this made me think about when Jay-Z once said, you can't heal what you don't reveal. RJ Payne admits to keeping his feelings tucked after all this time, as he never really felt comfortable, going to see a therapist as a black man, living in the streets, because there was a stigma attached to it. However, he now acknowledges that talking is better than going upside someone's head. I guess even Tony Soprano was able to admit that talking helps. Track 2 is Ventilation 3. It's probably the most bar-heavy song on this EP, but he's still emptying all of his pain and concerns onto this track. This P.A. Dre production is dark, soulful, and somewhat haunting. He states, "I've been out of town, they grind me. Philly murder rate is higher than Bobby Brown in the 90s. I'm just jotting down what defines me till I'm rich, put in the tip, knock it down like it's tiny. No time for children. What I'm building is something prestigious. I got a 3-strike rule. I don't fuck with Adidas." So he's definitely spitting some hard yet meaningful bars. Another one that stood out to me was, "Told my homies I'm moving back to the South. Next thing I know, they telling me they shooting rappers for clout." This made me think of all the rappers who have been killed recently, whether we were talking about Mo 3, King Von, and also the rappers who were shot at but luckily survived, like Benny the Butcher and Boosie. I thought this was a hard opening song. You could feel the pain and hunger in his voice, flow, and content. Track 2, Tough Love, is a dedication song to his 2 nephews on top of some somber keys. He's essentially telling his nephews that they got to get their shit together. But he clarifies that he's not exposing them to be disrespectful, but rather it's out of love, because he expects more from them. "My nephew asked me why I mentioned his personal habits. I'm just reflecting on what hurt as I search through the baggage. It's worse for me to watch you suffer, you flirting with madness." RJ Payne is their OG, and if he can't put them on the game, then who can? Plus, he also admits to having been in their shoes before. "Listen, it's no reason I should yell cause you grown, but you spending more time locked in a cell than at home. I hope you are both doing well. Hit my phone. Black kings go through hell for the throne." Track 3, Do It Yourself, is the only song not produced by P.A. Dre. This contains a dreamy and melodic soul beat. On this record, RJ Payne cautions young artists to think twice before signing a record deal. He's here to inform young artists that not all that glitters is gold, and there is no real love or real friends in the music business. The game is dangerous, been tainted the most. Big label names raping your anus, you famous and broke. This Mr. Payne, now we acquainted. I came with the smoke. Your lawyer let you sign for a chain. I'm ashamed of you both. We not the same. Your master own you. I own my masters. Quick study. I'm like Kid Cudi, the sober chapter. I told my pastor, pray for me. Behold the rapture. And a record deal is only a loan with some high interest. These rap dudes thinking they grown and they drive senseless. 5 Benzes and 2 gold chains. They die friendless. RJ Payne is not sugarcoating anything. He's giving you the real deal. Up next, we have Superman's Curse. RJ Payne likens himself to a superhero who is constantly trying to save others while ending up alone in the process. He talks about his girl cheating on him while he was busy pursuing this rap shit. He sounds like he has had his heart broken, but at the end of the day, he realizes that music is his one true love that has been there since day one. The project closes out with Always Feel Pain. This features RJ Payne in another therapy session with C. Brown. This has a somber, flute-like instrumental with some soulful harmonizing. He basically came to terms that he will always feel this pain and it's pretty much inescapable no matter what. Come to think of it, it is a pretty depressing way to close out the project. But I did like the beat and his bars. So many things on my mind, got my pen fluttered, like fuck 2020, lost my mind by the end of it. I found myself trying to write rhymes to make sense of it. Like Hove, everything in my lifetime I done been covered. Overall, this EP was another great addition to the series. It was shorter than I would have liked, but I think sonically it was actually better than his first one. I'd say this one was probably on par with Beautiful Pain 2. It's almost too short to give a rating, but if I had to, I would go with a 4 mics. While the first and second Beautiful Pain EPs might have contained his most socially conscious bars, Volume 3 might have his most introspective and personal rhymes yet. My favorite tracks include Ventilation 3, Tough Love, Do It Yourself, and Always Feel Pain. Let me know what you thought about this EP in the comment section below. What should I check out next? It's your boy, Mixtape Moth. I'm signing out, but be sure to hit that like button and please subscribe. As always, it's peace and blessings. RJ Payne, Beautiful Pain 3, 1.